Carolyn is an assistant professor at the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center in the Department of Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences. She teaches courses in assessment for children and adults who have speech and language or communication disorders. She also teaches a course on the main Texas Tech campus called Introduction to Communication Disorder. She also supervises in our clinic, the Speech, Language, and Hearing Clinic. We serve children and adults of all ages who have any type of problem with communication. So these could be individuals with autism spectrum disorder, Down syndrome, people who are recovering from strokes, children who have language learning disorders or learning disabilities and differences. And we provide camps for children of various ages who have autism spectrum disorder, language learning differences, any kind of speech and language communication impairments. And these summer camps have been very well received by our community, and we're grateful for all the work she does on that. In addition, she is one of our supervisors for the Stroke Aphasia Recovery Program. We call it the STAR program. This is for individuals who've survived a stroke and have difficulty with speaking, understanding, reading, or writing. Congratulations, Carolyn, for a well-deserved award.
Of Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences, the 2013 Women of Excellence Award for Science is presented to Ms. Carolyn Perry. Introducing the honoree is Mr. Alan Henry of Alan Henry Insurance. Presenting the award is 2009 Academy member Ms. Melinda Corwin.
It's a pleasure to present to you tonight a woman, certainly a woman of excellence. She's been with the Health Sciences Center on their faculty for 9 years. She's an exemplary teacher, as we would expect. She has very many facets to her career. First of all, she is a teacher of and to those who have special needs. And more important, not certainly more important, but as important, other students learn how to appreciate and work with students with special needs. And this is certainly a very important aspect for all of us. But in addition to her abilities as a teacher, she is a collaborator. If you're like I am, you've known a lot of successful people. And it's been my experience that those who are most successful are also the best collaborators. They know how to work with others. Carolyn knows how to work with physical therapists, occupational therapists, nurses, social service people, because she wants to be sure that those that she is helping have the very best of service, and we appreciate her for that. Carolyn and her husband and 2 sons are very active in our community. They're the type of family that we can all be proud of to call citizens of Lubbock, and I know the Health Sciences Center feels exactly the same way. It's a real pleasure for the folks at Alan Henry Insurance to present to you Carolyn Perry.
Thank you very much for this incredible honor, hearing all of these women's stories and knowing some of the recipients and having the pleasure to work with them. As others have said, it is a humbling experience to be considered amongst such an amazing group of individuals. My husband and my kids, I thank them very much for putting up with me for all of this time, and when it takes me away from being with you, and also putting up with all of my wordiness, but I'm taking this to heart, son. My son's sitting there going, you know. I will try and focus on 2 things. The first is Joy. My mother-in-law's name is Joy, so I'll focus on you for just a second there, Joy. You are a great inspiration as well. But in a broader sense, too, my job brings me great joy. I love being invited into our patients' lives to share and help them achieve the goals that they want to achieve. Being able to teach students to be able to do that as well brings that joy even wider. It's a great pleasure to get up and get to go to work with the students and the clients that we get to work with and help them. And then community, that's the other huge piece that I need to focus on for just a second. I think our job helps us build communities, both at the small family level as well as the broader citywide and nationwide level and humanity-wide. I learned the appreciation of community and being one person in a larger community from my family. My parents were amazing at making sure that I knew that I was always supported and always a part of something larger, and I always wanted to give back. In addition to that, my sisters and all of the amazing mentors that I have in both my home life, work life, they show me what it is to just walk through and do some of those daily routines, but do them with grace and skill and flexibility. And so I try and help my students also learn to be flexible and graceful through all of that as well. So I'm done, Nicholas, so you don't have to worry about me talking for the rest of the evening. Thank you very much again for this honor. Good night.